A lot of people, children inclusive, feel unloved. Did you hear the word I said? Feel. So many times you're like, but my partner knows that I love her. I mean, he knows I love him. Of course my child knows that I love her. Why is she acting like that? I had one of those challenges growing up. Hello my family friends, how are you? Welcome again. My name is Bolanle Enang and I am a family life enthusiast. Always delighted to be here, loving doing life with you. Have you been? Have you been watching the videos? Have you been learning? And most importantly, have you been doing? You know, it's as we do, we get better. The more we do, the more we can do. I learned that a long time ago, and that's one of my mantras. Today, we are going to be talking about one of my promises. I always make promises and I make sure I keep them. Today, we're talking about 5 love languages. This is not an original work of mine, but I think it's such a timeless teaching that it's critical that we continue to remind ourselves of these things. So what are the 5 love languages? This was developed by Gary Chapman. You must get that book or find his teachings. He is phenomenal. He's done such great work with marriages and love languages. So what are the 5 love languages? Okay, let me run through them. We've got a physical touch, quality time, words of affirmation, we've got physical touch, and we've got acts of service. We've also got gifts. Okay, I want to talk to you about this because a lot of people, children inclusive, feel unloved. Did you hear the word I said? Feel. Love to a lot of people is not what it means to another. And love is not just a feeling. I remember Pastor Bim of blessed memory used to talk about love being, it's not a feeling, it's not feeling good. It's about doing. Love is a doing word. It's not a feeling, it's not a noun, it's a doing word. So many times you're like, but my partner knows that I love her. I mean, he knows I love him. Of course my child knows that I love her. Why is she acting like that? I had one of those challenges growing up. I remember our family doctor, Dr. Mrs. Adebayo, shout out to you. She would come and settle, a time with my dad and I, because I kept saying, Daddy doesn't love me. I don't feel loved. And Daddy used to say, where are you getting these things from? I absolutely love you. What is this child talking about? But as I grew older, in spite of our differences, I then realized sometimes it is a clash of the titans or clash of personalities. But over and above that, it is also about speaking the other person's love language. So I brought a few things here to reiterate what I mean. My friend Ashley, and I am sort of dedicating this to her, passed on very recently, Ashley Dlamini. And this was, I know, Arsenal fans. I'm not an Arsenal fan. Disclaimer. I love football, let me tell you. I know who is being transferred. I know what is going on in the Premiership, in La Liga. Listen, I'm a football girl, but I'm not an Arsenal fan. Even though they're doing well this season, so shout out to them. However, my friend gave my son this, and unfortunately, about less than a month after, about 3 weeks later, she passed on suddenly. But this is one gift I will never, ever, ever forget. Upon her death, her passing on, many, many, many people talked about how Ashley used to just give. And Ashley would give quality gifts. In fact, I told my son, you can see the sticker is still on it. Why? I said to him, you are not using this now. New school year. As you're going to high school, new school year. But I think this is something I'll never forget. This gift, I will never forget. Because it was given to him by his godmother. know that the way a person shows you love is the love language they understand? That's a clue. Some of us are loving, many of us love others based on how we want to be loved and we think they feel loved. No, love is about the other. Love is not, we're not talking self-love in this one. We're talking about the other person. As Ashley passed on, I realized what Ashley kept saying to us was, this is how I love, I give. I give gifts. Who doesn't like gifts? I love gifts. I want to teach I want to do a strat session in a school, and we were given this beautiful gift. So I thought I'm also going to come show you my gift. Gift is not my love language. But I suspect that the love language of my husband may be acts of service. Why? Because he may not be lovey-dovey, but he wants to do things, and gifts. He wants to buy and give me things. Earlier in our marriage, I used to say, listen, I'm not really into gifts, don't matter to me. I just want physical touch and quality time. Well, I think I've grown to like gifts. Okay, but I'm being honest. Yes, gifts are beautiful to have. But today's point is, how does the other in your life want to be loved? How does your child want to be loved? Maybe you have a child who is always joying, will joy you. Mommy, let me joy you. And then will give you. That child is showing you, this is how I want to be loved. Maybe your child comes and says, mommy, let me, no, don't worry, mommy, I'll help you sweep the floor. I'll help you pack the bin away. That child's love language, that's a clue, might be, you got it, acts of service. Maybe your partner is like, today I just want to be at home. Let's just stay together. I just want to talk with you. Maybe that clue is quality time. It could be your partner says nothing, I love touch, and just wants to be held. That's how they want to be loved. Some children want to be hugged and held. Others are squirming, don't touch me. Maybe that's not their love language. And finally, words of affirmation. Please don't tell my son I said this. But I remember when he was very young, he was about 6 years old. He said to me one day, mommy, I'm going to marry so. I'm like, really? He says, yes, I'm going to marry her. I was like, why? And then he says, she knows how to talk to me. She says good things, nice things to me. I've never forgotten that girl's name. She's left his school, but I've never forgotten that conversation. Do you know why? My son at 6 was already saying to me, words mean a lot to me. So have you taken out time to find out what means a lot to the others in your life? Don't love people only the way you want to be loved. That's your language. Find out what is their love language. Do they want to be touched, held? I love hugs. Do they want to be sat with and just let's talk and gist and just spend time together? Do they want to do things? Do they want you to do things for them? Do they want you to speak life and speak, I see you, well done? At the previous video, I talked about, I see you, Sawubona. That's something we say here in South Africa. Do you see your child or your husband or your wife or the people around you? So today I want to encourage you. Think about it. What is that person's love language? And do it. It prevents a lot of challenges in our marriages, in our family lives, when we do things to be a blessing to others. I love one definition of love, and it says doing good to the other person. In Proverbs, the Proverbs 31 woman, it says that she does good to her husband. That is love. So do you do good to your wife? Do you do good to and for your husband? Do you do good to your wife or your children and those around you, your workers, the people in your life? I want to encourage you. Love is an action word. Love is a doing word. Love is action. Love is not just what you, oh, I love you. And sometimes it's also how we say it. You know, those words, 3 powerful words. I love you. I want to challenge us as parents. Look into the eyes of your children. Make it a challenge, 1 week challenge, 21 days challenge, 10 days challenge, whatever. Look into the eyes of your child and say, I love you. For a lot of people, you never heard your parents say, I love you. You can change that trajectory. You can say it to your family, to your children, to your wife, to your husband, I love you. You're saying, I will do good to you. I have made a choice to do good to you. Okay, so in the light of affirmations, okay, in the light of powerful words, if you're feeling, oh, Bola, I don't know, I have my own things going on. I don't think that love is the last thing on my mind now. Remember, love is in different facets. You have eros, which is like sexual love. You have agape, which is God's kind of love that just loves you fully, totally, unconditionally. You have philios, which is friendship, brotherly love. So maybe there's something going on already in your life. You're not feeling your philios, you're not feeling love. You know, you can speak over yourself, because love is not a feeling. Love is a choice. It's a decision. So let's say together, okay, this I took out of 1 Corinthians 13. If you're not a person of faith, that's a scripture. That's a passage of scripture in the Bible. It's in 1 Corinthians 13. So I'm gonna put love is, instead of saying love, you'll say I am, because this is a passage of scripture that talks about love. Can we do that together? So let's go. In fact, how about I say it to you? I'll say it to you rather. You are patient. Love is patient. Love is kind. So I'm going to say to you, you are patient. You are kind. You don't envy. You don't parade yourself proudly. You are not rude. You are not puffed up. You are not boastful. You are not proud. You don't seek your own. You are not easily provoked. You don't thrive in evil. You rejoice in the truth. You bear all things. You believe all things. You hope for all things. And you endure all things. Let me tell you, faith, hope, and love abide. The greatest of this is love. So keep saying that to yourself. Say that to yourself. And make a decision to be aware of the love languages of your family members and those around you, and show them, speak that language to them. I'll see you next time. I promise. No, I promise you I'll come back. But before I go, don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe. And please do something about today. All right? You are the best parent for your child. Keep putting the investment in. And remember, families are to be enjoyed and not endured. God bless you. I love you, and I'm rooting for you.